The brother angrily grabs Ting Ting's hand and pulls her along while the boss and the assistant stand at a distance watching everything. The brother says angrily, "Come on, let's go home." Ting Ting struggles to pull herself free and suddenly bites his arm hard. The brother says sternly, "I'm asking you one last time. Are you going to college or not? If you don't go, then from today on, I will no longer recognize you as my sister." Ting Ting says confidently, "I already told you that I don't want to study anymore." Taking a deep breath, the brother says, "This is the university you worked so hard to get into. So many people dream of being accepted there. You just focus on your studies, and I'll take care of everything else." Ting Ting says sadly, "Brother, 4 years of college will cost more than 100,000 yuan. I don't want you running around borrowing money from people because of me." The brother gently says, "You silly girl. If you get an education, our future will change." With tears in her eyes, Ting Ting says, "Ever since we were kids, you've always taken care of me, but I can't keep watching you suffer anymore. That's why I'm not going to college." In a sorrowful voice, the brother says, "If you miss this opportunity, your future will be ruined." Ting Ting says firmly, "Then let it be ruined, but I can't stand seeing you humble yourself in front of other people because of me." She turns around and walks away while the brother silently watches her leave. The boss looks worried and says to the assistant, "Assistant, send Ting Ting to my office right away and stop by the bank and withdraw 100,000 yuan on your way." The assistant hesitates and says, "But sir, she's only been with the company for less than a month." The boss calmly replies, "Even so, give her a full month's salary." After hearing this, the assistant nods and leaves. Ting Ting walks into the office nervously and says, "Boss, you wanted to see me?" The boss says gently, "I heard everything you and your brother said today. You're fired." Shocked, Ting Ting says, "But why? If I did something wrong, I can fix it." At that moment, the assistant walks in and says, "Here's the 100,000 yuan you asked for." The boss takes the money and says, "All right, you may go now." The assistant pauses and says softly, "Ting Ting's situation has really moved everyone. I spoke with the senior staff and everyone contributed from the heart. We've put together this amount. Please use it for her." The boss proudly says, "I'm truly lucky to have people like you in my company." Then he looks at Ting Ting and says, "You got accepted into such an amazing university. So why are you giving up your dream just because of money?" The assistant says gently, "Ting Ting, caring about your brother is not wrong at all. But if you complete your education and become successful, that will truly be the best way to repay his sacrifices." The boss holds out the money and says, "Listen to me carefully. You must continue your education no matter what. The company will pay for your university tuition, and the rest of the money was collected by our employees with sincerity and kindness. Take it and focus on finishing your education." Ting Ting refuses and says, "I've been working at the company for less than a month. I can't accept this money." The boss says firmly, "This isn't about your job. This is an opportunity that doesn't come around often in life. So stop hesitating and focus on your future." Ting Ting accepts the money and thanks them. Message: even in difficult times, never give up on education or your dreams. And if you have the ability, always help improve others' futures.